Salam everybody, my name's Terrifiger and welcome to the park, a game that I meant to get around to a very long time ago, and then never did because I never purchased the game until now when it was on sale, when Steam was having a huge sale. It went from 13 bucks to $5, and according to the comments, the game is worth getting if it's on sale, because this is just a walking simulator. It tells a narrative story. So without much further ado, we're gonna get right into this. Boink! Yep, narrative experience plus best played in a dark room wearing headphones. Deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. Okay, so viewer discretion is advised. During the course of play, the park may manipulate graphics, audio controls, and your sanity. Wow. Okay. That's good. I mean, I'm not in a dark room.
My heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Okay. So you do. I don't think there's any subtitles here. I'll have to enable those.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
I look very tired.
Stay in the car. We'll go and ask information.
Yeah, why don't I do that? And wow. For a game that was made in 2015, these graphics are like god level. I mean, look at this. Look at like I even got like a fully fledged body here. They've got the nice reflections of water in the parking lot. This looks so lifelike. Wow. That's incredible. Okay.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees, prepare the park for shutdown.
Okay, so if the park is closed, then what chance do I have of getting in there to find my son's bear? Just a minute. Settings, I want to... Video settings, gameplay. What do I do for the subtitles? Ah, here we go. Enable subtitles? Yes. Apply. Settings saved. Let's go back. Continue. Okay. So now they've been applied. So this whole game is a narrative experience that tells a story that... Okay, thank you. Left click. It was either that or E. Okay, examine plaque.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Nice. A tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who used their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Well, that seemed fine. Oh, I can do that. Okay, how do I get out of here? Space? Okay, space. I don't suppose I could jump. Yeah, that's too much to ask for. I can't run. I can't crouch. All I can do is walk. Hello?
What?
Uh-oh. They weren't kidding when they said the game would mess with my sanity.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! Wait. I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
I literally told him to stay in the car, and then he ran in anyways. And also, how did you know? I mean, you're all of a sudden way over there. Press right click to shout to Callum.
Wait up there for Mommy, Callum.
Over here!
Okay, well, there was a little pulse thing that happened here, so let's read this. Welcome to Atlantic Island Park! When I first came to visit Solomon Island, I fell deeply in love with its natural beauty. It's a scenic place and I created many of my best memories here. I wanted to create a place that captures the essence of Solomon Island. A place where families would bring their children to create memories of their own. I invite you to explore this park that we have created, from the Ferris wheel which rivals the local lighthouse for the best views of the area, to the sideshow alley where we have many fascinating games and objects from the local area to explore. Enjoy, Nathaniel Winter. Middle page? Oh, that was just the side page. Okay. Chad the Chipmunk recommends, for the little ones, try the Tunnel of Tales for a gentle, family-friendly retelling of timeless fairy tales. If it sounds a little too slow, grab an adult and jump out the bumper cars! Full throttle fun for everyone! For the teens, pump up your adrenaline by going through a spin cycle on the Octotron. then defy the laws of gravity on our award-winning roller coaster. Award-winning, wow. Finish it all up in the House of Horrors, but be warned, it might scare all the fun out of you. For the big ones, take a romantic spin on the Ferris wheel with your significant other, and take in the natural beauty of Solomon Island. Follow it up with a stroll through the exotic sights and wild games of the Sideshow Alley. There truly is something for everybody at Atlantic Island Park. Once you've left Atlantic Island Park, there is still so much to do here on Solomon Island. Present this brochure to our local business partners to save big money. Places to eat. Sunshine Deli. Whether a light snack or something more substantial, at Sunshine Deli can find a way to satisfy your cravings. Okay, that number. Susie's Diner. Laid back dining in the heart of Kingsmouth, Susie's is the place to go to meet the friendly locals and sample their famous canned preserves. That number. The Lobster Trap. One in Maine, eat lobster. The Lobster Trap has the freshest, finest seafood that exists. Reservations are recommended. That number. Places to sleep. Overlook Motel. Is that perchance a reference to the Overlook Hotel from Stephen King? Run by Eddie Stone, the Overlook Motel has the best beds on the island for the most reasonable prices. And the best part is that the motel is located just a few hundred meters up the road from Atlantic Island Park. Jack and Wendy's Bed and Breakfast. For those who prefer a more intimate setting, Jack and Wendy have several beds available. They're very popular during the season, so call early to avoid disappointment. And then that number. Okay. Lovely. So, Nathaniel Winter. That's old Nathaniel Winter, okay? It's kind of weird sneer he has on his face, but let's go up. I can't move.
There's something special about the entrance to
Oh, there he is.
Park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within.
If I...
On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
Cool. There's blue smoke emanating from there. If I didn't stop to read that brochure, I would have been able to catch up with Callum. And why can't I just run up this thing? Oh, there he goes. I really just can't move at all. I'm stuck in place. Also, I don't know what happened. Everything shook, and now it's nighttime. My past experience with Slender the Arrival tells me that this is the working...
The park. What happened
Oh,
here?
now I can run. Thank you.
It's easy to get lost here.
Oh, it's for me to toggle running. So I could run and then press shift again to stop. Okay. Hey, wait, there's Callum.
Wait, Callum!
You can't catch me? Oh, I'll see about that. Get back here, little guy. Oh my gosh, why, dude? Why? This place, how are you faster than me? Oh, I can't run anymore. Ooh. Okay, Carrie Killian is what the light reflection isn't revealing that is Satan's whore. Well, I don't know who that is, but that doesn't seem very nice. Well, okay, so Callum apparently has unlimited sprint, and I don't, so that doesn't seem very fair. But he went this way, so let's keep going. The environment, even at nighttime, it looks great. Everything looks so lifelike, and I love it. Imagine if this game was in VR. For all I know, it probably is. Oh, this is the music that was on the main menu. Alright. Someone's wrestling. Examine shoe. Hello?
I think this belongs to Callum.
You think? It's a child's shoe. I mean, I wasn't able to get a good... Oh, I took it with me. I wasn't able to get a good look at his feet, so I can't tell if he's missing a shoe. Examine plaque. Well, that's a light... illuminating this guy.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Was he? Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley, 1 p.m. the Octotron, 3 p.m. Park Entrance. Okay. And then graffiti. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Wow, what a fun poem for such a fun character. Wait a second. Oh, you've got eyes. You got eyes that are following me. His outfit looks familiar. just the general design of his outfit here, especially with like the shoes and the pants and the way he looks and everything. I know it's just a guy in a suit, but is it possible? Because is it possible that Dark Deception took some inspiration from this guy with Joy Land? Because the outfit of design of this guy looks very similar to Lucky the Rabbit from that game. I don't know, just the general look of it. I know Lucky is an animatronic and this guy's actually just a suit, but just the way the suits look and the way the shoes especially look, it just is very reminiscent. I mean, if this thing actually is an animatronic and starts walking around and following me, I'm going to get very concerned. Also, he has a very long tail for a chipmunk. I think that he more qualifies as a squirrel now. Read handwritten note. What is this? And what's making... Oh, it's this. I was hearing like creepy whispers. I don't know what that is. Purchased the land of Solomon Island for pittance, I might add. Whatever old Archie Anderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warding me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. You know, sure. Restrooms, a lantern. Why do you need a lantern when you have a fully functioning light bulb here? I cannot get over it. This place is so pretty. I love it. I should probably run. Just walking is going to take me a while. Plus, I gotta catch up with Callum. What happens? I heard that sinister laugh. Who's this?
Stop, Callum!
Stop, Callum? What? Oh! Oh, he's going into the Tunnel of Tales, dude! I've been completely forgetting.
Callum, stay where you are!
Okay, I actually did not right-click that time. The game just did that on its own. That's weird. Also, this lighting is starting to break the illusion of lifelikeliness. Alright, let's get on the Tunnel of Tales. If you'll let me on the Swan, thank you. Alright. So this should be fun. Imagine, like, if the moment I actually enter the tunnel, then he's going to be coming out the tunnel on the other side, and then I'm just going to miss him. Like, I see that corner of the tunnel. I'm just watching to see if he comes out of there when I go in here. And it does not look like it. Okay, whatever. Well, I'll get him. Best of all, I should have actually just waited for him. And then when he comes off the ride, then I'll be able to get him. Alright.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children.
I can barely look to the right
Hansel
anymore.
And a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Sup? Bite or sup? I didn't know sup was a verb.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool.
Wow, what a heartless mother.
Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Nice. I thought it was breadcrumbs, but okay.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
Yeah, so why'd you take the stones? Just leave the breadcrumbs.
Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods.
All right.
When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Hooray! So they foiled their
After
mother's
receiving
plan,
thorough
I'd say.
scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper.
You put them there!
Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white
That's not
stones,
fair.
but found that the door was locked.
Uh-oh.
Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter.
Jeez, you're determined to just leave your
In the
children.
morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread.
Some
and
people
led them
just
deep
weren't
into the
meant to be
forest
parents.
once again.
There is something in here with me.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Yeah, that's more like what happened in the story.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
3 days without any food? Jeez. That's nuts. I can't imagine doing that.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house.
Oh, did they?
Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
I would too if I went 3 days without any food. See a bunch of candy presented to me? Yeah, heck yeah. Even if it's a house.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you.
Tip to all you kids out there,
Hansel and
never
Gretel
do
stayed
this.
back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you.
There's actually some versions of the
The
story
old
where the
woman
witch
offered them 2
is actually the
enormous
mother.
lollipops. The children took them and began to eat.
Oh, okay.
You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Jeez. Give me the creeps.
Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
Dang.
Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Yeah, I remember what happened in the story though. She doesn't see too well.
Time passed,
So when-
and poor Hansel refused to eat,
Yeah.
fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel.
I remember
Climb inside.
I remember that he
and
had a
light the
stick that
oven.
she would like let me feel your
Gretel
finger to see how
pretended
fat
not
you
to
are.
understand.
And then he'd stick
I
the
do not
stick
know
through
how.
the cage and then
Where
she'd
is
feel
the
it and she'd be
opening?
like, "Skinny, you're still too skinny."
The old witch said, "The opening is here." And she moved
Ooh.
to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven.
Nicely
Gretel
done.
slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Damn. And that's the end of the
Then,
story.
Because even
Ooh.
children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
I don't remember that part of the story. That just took a very dark turn towards the end. So where's Ke- Oh my god. Whoa. Jeez. I think I just got the biggest chill up my spine when that thing turned around. Holy crap, that was creepy. Speaking of dark turns, this thing nearly turned its head all the way around to look at me, and its eye was like blood-stained. So we've finished now, have we? Swans, gingerbread, and chocolate. Yeah, there's achievements for this game, 14 achievements in total, and I think that, like, I think that the way that the game is that the rides are all optional, but that, like, technically you could get through the game without riding them, or there's some where you have to ride them, but there's others where, like, you don't have to, like this one, but you get achievements for riding them, so I should do that anyways. But
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole
can't dash.
world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents.
Yeah, it's
I used
sad.
to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Jeez. Something terrible must have happened in your life for you to get to this state
Don't
of
hide
mind.
from me, Callum!
I don't hear him. I don't hear him. I call out for him, but nothing happens.
Come out, sweetie! Another accident.
This way.
This place.
Okay, but beep, 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 beep. Is that my son's teddy bear? Maybe. Okay, read note. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon, I will know if this has all been for nothing. So what did he do exactly? He did terrible things to this place, and like I'm guessing that's why it's so dilapidated. So positive emotions. So it's emotions that they're wanting to use, and Archie Henderson chose negative, but Nathaniel Winters chose positive. I don't know. This is confusing. Okay, I think that's probably my cue to stop this video here for today, and I'll pick it up in the next one. Somebody throwing rocks now? I don't think so. And the video has gone on for quite a bit, and I don't see myself cutting out very many parts of this anyway. So yeah. Anyways, I do like the direction this game is taking. As I have said multiple times, the atmosphere is amazing. The story that they're telling me, they're telling it in bits and pieces, slowly as it goes along. It's like a slow burn of a storytell, and I do like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. So thank you everybody so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Whoops, that's the wrong outro. So be sure to leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video. Go into the light until we meet again. Salome.